Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. We are the group 2, and our topic that is assigned for us is the classification and implementation of classification in Weka and R language. So, the objective of this is to explain what classification is and why is it essential to this course. So, kung mga tag classification, dili gyud literal nga classification like verb sa English. Lahi ni siya diri. And also to evaluate and compare the performance of classification algorithms in Weka and R language. Yes. And to apply classification techniques to practical datasets using Weka and R language. Okay. Oh, so classification is a fundamental task in machine learning. So, at its core, classification kay murag na siya sorting like algorithms or murag literal gyud nga naglearn ang machine, sorting things into different groups or categories based on their characteristics. In machine learning, we teach computers how to do sorting automatically. So, maghatag lang ka og data dadto and it will learn from that data and it will do it automatically.
Mhm.
And that involves categorizing instances into predefined classes or labels based on their features. When we say data instances, we mean individual pieces of information or data points. Dili man gud na usahon pag sabot tanan yang man gud nang tagsa-tagsaon. These data points have specific characteristics or features that we use to decide which category or label it belongs to. Ang example na is parehong example na miagi, which is email, spam, and kung spam ba na siya or not spam, yang gina-label based on the sender information and the words used. Okay. Weka and R are two popular tools that provide a plethora of classification algorithms and implementations to solve wide range of classification problems. Kani sila is, muna man gito sa group 1, ang Weka ug R. They are like toolkits that contain many different algorithms to perform kani classification. Within this kani mga tools, you'll find many different methods. Dili lang kay katong mga algorithms nga ilang gi-present ang mura gyud tong algorithm. Dagan pa kaayo, klase-klase pa gyud, and they can be used to perform classification. These algorithms have been created by experts to help us solve various types of classification. Classification isn't just about spam emails, it can be used for many things. Diba, dagan siya applicable nga mga things. You can classify medical data to diagnose diseases, classify customers to predict their preferences, like parehan ng search algorithms kung unsay mo gusto, and so on. Weka and R are versatile because they can handle all these different kinds of classification tasks. Ano to? Ano ko? Oh, objectives of working with classification and their implementations in Weka and R language. When we decide to use Weka and R language, we have certain goals in mind. We want to tap into capabilities of machine learning in which teaching computers to learn from data and make smart decisions on their own. To solve classification problems and make informed decisions based. Ultimately, our goal is to use machine learning and these tools to solve classification problems accurately. So, mo gyud ning tabang anil. So, in a nutshell, classification is a machine learning. Then, diri po dayon mo siya mga relevance of classification. Pero atong gimension o ganiya, finance, risk assessment, fraud detection, healthcare like disease diagnosis, marketing, customer segmentation, and etc. Ay ka na bro.
Okay. So, introduction to Weka. So, what is Weka? So, unsa na ning Weka? So, this was already discussed or introduced by the previous group, no? Weka stands for Waikato Environment for Knowledge Analysis. So, kanisya, this is a tool or a software that provides a comprehensive collection of tools or libraries and algorithms, in which its main purpose is to assist researchers, analysts, used for data mining and machine learning tasks. So kanisya, it was developed in the University of Waikato in the New Zealand. So ang significance ani nga software is that it has a user-friendly interface. So this is good for those without extensive programming experience, no, to perform data analysis, preprocessing, modeling, and evaluation tasks efficiently. And Weka also has diverse algorithms. So this ensures ensure niya nga that users can experiment with different techniques to find the best fit for their data and problem. And of course, Weka software is an open source tool. So meaning naka-open siya for the public. So that also means everyone can use it, including mga researchers, mga educators, mga businesses, corporations, and etc. Sige, next daw. So, Weka is a software nga naa siya mga collection of classification algorithms. And this our first is the J48. Kani siya is like a smart tool algorithm that creates decision trees to sort things or mga data into groups by looking at their features. Next is the random forest. So, this tool or this algorithm combines many decision trees to make better predictions and avoid making overly complicated ones. Then we also have the naive base and the SVM, or so-called support vector machines. And then we also have the KNN, which stands for the K nearest neighbors, and the logistic regression. So, mao ni siya nga tool or algorithm nga nagamit og math to figure out the chance of something being one of the two options. So, super handy ni siya when you're trying to choose between sa duha ka options. And then we also have the multi-layer perceptron decision stamp in the LMT. So LMT, this stands for logistic model trees. So mao ni siya ang tool or algorithm that mixes decision trees and math to classify things. So whether they are words or numbers. And then we also have the simple cart, the base net, the part, and then the last is the reaper. So kani silang mga na-mention is mao ni sila ang algorithms in Weka for people who use it to solve different types of mga classification problems. So these problems can either be easy or hard, in which Weka helps users to choose the right tools to find the best solution. And mao ni siya ang outline process on implementing a classification in Weka. So starting from loading and importing data. So ang first step ani is you open the Weka software and load your dataset. So pwede ni siya sa formats like ARFF and CSV file. And then the second step is pre-processing the dataset. So after loading your data, you then deal with mga missing data by either removing, replacing, or filling it. The next step is splitting data. So this way, you'll be dividing your data into two parts. One is to teach the data into your model, siguro mga 70 to 80% of that data, and the others will be used for testing it. Next is the selecting classifier. So you will be selecting a classification or katong mga algorithms sa kaganina para sa imuang model to learn, like the J48, the random forest, and the KN, logistic regression, and etc. So nani sila makita sa classify nga section. So nakadepende ni siya sa classification problem of your data. And then the next step is to train model and evaluate the model. So this way, pwede nimo siya makita how good your model is at classifying by checking its answers against the smaller part of your data. So pwede ka mugamit ani og measures like accuracy, precision, and recall to understand ang iyaang progress. And then next step is tune hyperparameters. So pwede sad nimo i-try ang mga various settings to make the model work its best. So you can try other settings to optimize your progress of your model. So meaning pura ni is mag-involve ni siya dire og cross-validation and the grid search. Although optional ni siya nga step ang kaning tune hyperparameters. And the next step is deploy and predict. So if satisfied na ka with how well the model works or how well your model works, you can then use it to predict new things on mga new data. And the next step is interpret and visualize. So look at how your model makes decisions based on the algorithm you choose. So ang Weka is naapod siya mga visualization tools to help you understand the model's behavior. And then ang last nga step is save and share. So of course, i-save nimo ang imong model for later use or if ever nga, pwede nimo siya i-share to other people. Then of course, pwede po nimo i-document ang imong process. So starting from loading and processing the data, and then your algorithm choice and the evaluation results. So one thing to remember here is nagvary ang steps and options based on your data set, no? Also the classification algorithm and ang problem nga imong gi-address. So it is important to experiment it yourself and iterate para makita ninyo ang best approach for your particular case. So one practical example here is the email spam detection. So using Weka, ang case problem ani is to develop a spam email classifier using Weka. So this case is it will automatically categorize incoming emails as either spam ba siya or ham. Okay, so after nga gigamit tong process of implementation kaganina in Weka, the achieved results were the system achieved an accuracy of around 95% of the testing data. Meaning ang machine learning kuno, ang machine learning model kuno is it correctly predicted or classified about 95% of the instances in the testing data. And also, the naive-based model effectively classified most spam emails. So na-highlight no ang katong algorithm nga naive-based, na-highlight ang iyang effectiveness in the accuracy of categorizing the majority of spam emails, which is crucial ni siya nga task in email filtering and cybersecurity nga field. Although naay downside ni nga case, which is some legitimate emails were incorrectly classified as spam or it was classified as false positives, so or vice versa napoy kuan false negatives. And then last is insights were gained into words or features that contributed to distinguishing spam from legitimate emails. So kani siya nga statement is gi-indicate niya nga through the model valuable information was obtained from the case that are important in the process of distinguishing o paglay sa mga spam emails from the legitimate ones.
Okay, so here we have R language. So like Weka, R is also a programming. R is a programming language. Ang Weka is probably something else. It's a programming language and environment specifically designed for statistical computing, data analysis, and graphical representation. So this is very useful for handling mga data nga na involves o mga dagko bitaw nga kailangan yung data analysis and noon maka-present pangyapon ang Weka, but our language can handle can be capable of handling heavy data. It was created by Rose Ihaka and Robert Gentleman, hence the name R kay Arman Pudlangalan, at the University of Auckland, New Zealand, and it has become a popular choice among statisticians, data analysts, researchers, and data scientists due to its extensive, see, like I mentioned earlier, extensive capabilities in data manipulation, visualization, and statistical modeling. So one thing to note, things to note about the R language, it is open source, meaning transparent ning a company. It highlights the code and it reveals it to the public nga nang walay tago. Statistical analysis, yes. Data manipulation, data visualization, packages and libraries, dagan kini siya packages. Scripting language, integration, and it also has a community and documentation. So it has constant updates. Typical use cases for R. So we have data analysis, statistical modeling, data visualization, like earlier. Overall, R's versatility and rich set of tools make it powerful choice for tasks ranging from basic data analysis to sophisticated statistical modeling and beyond. Like pareha ng mga big data, makahandle siya, analyze ana, and it can even visualize and make a graph out of it. So here we have, like Weka, it also has its own classification algorithms. So we have caret, random forest, and SVM, NNet. Wait. Before I forgot, these are all the letters mean in. No. The letters are acronyms, and it's not really the name itself. So we got SVM, NNet, XGBoost, GLMNet, Nave base, magyapon, class, Mir, Keras, RPart, and KKNN. Implementing a classification in R. So, like earlier, it has similar process, but it slightly differs. So we load and prepare the data in the R, yes, and then we split those data. We choose a classification algorithm kung sa atong gusto nga algorithm ang i-play ani nga data nga atong import, and then we train it. And after training the model with the data given, we evaluate kung sakto ba gyud to ang iyang gigawas nga mga information, kung satisfying ba siya. And then after kung dili pa gyud siya pwede, ay kanang dili pa gyud siya sakto gyud nga pagka kuan ang iyang output, we fine-tune it and optimize. We can make predictions out of it. We can visualize and interpret just like from Weka. We have cross-validation, documenting and sharing, and it can also be reproduced, reproducibility. So we have a practical example in R. We have predicting customer churn using R. So, a telecom company seeks to cut customer churn by predicting subscription cancellations using machine learning. So, kanang mga subscriptions like pareha ng Netflix, kung unsa bigid ka frequent ang mga tao pag mag-cancel sila sa subscription, maybe because dili satisfying ang mga offers sa program or manginana. This helps retain valuable customers through proactive measures. So, paggamit nato sa R, ang resulta dayon is we have an 85% accuracy on testing data. Ang precision and recall were balanced, indicating that the model correctly identifies both churned and non-churned customers. So, na siya positive nga mga results kay ma-predict na niya kung kaning customer yagid ning i-cancel nga subscription kay murag wala ni siya ganayan eh. Feature importance analysis revealed that contract length and total charges were the most influential factors in predicting churn. Nagid siya data nga nakuha nga nganong ga-cancel mas lag subscription. So ang R na tanan ana nag-gather og naka-predict ana. Insights gained from models' decisions could guide the company in taking targeted actions to retain customers at risk of churning. So by getting this data, makabalo na din mga company nga, okay, ato ning ibutang nga mga features para, less cancellation of subscriptions. So, gamit gyapon kay ang R in terms of sa business business nga mga profits. So, Challenges and considerations. Working with both Weka and R can offer powerful capabilities for data analysis and machine learning, but there are certain challenges that may arise, especially when dealing with large datasets, of course. One significant challenge is the potential for performance issues when working with large datasets in both tools. So, okay. So, ang mga performance and issues with large datasets, common lang yun kayo is, well, memory constraint because dako kay siya load kay paano pa man siya iya pa na entry ng dako kay nga data then iya pa gyud ibalik-balik kay dili din sang-ayon sa nagtest sa data. And also you have computational time. We have storage issues and algorithm suitability.
Okay, so in summary niya, while kaning both software, Weka and R language, they both provide an excellent resource for data analysis and machine learning. Large data sets can pose challenges related to memory. So, nag-base po na ang datasets, naka-base po na og pila ka ang memory sa imo ang computer. So, large datasets can pose challenges related to memory, computational time, and storage. Employing strategies like data sampling, parallel processing, and memory optimization can help mitigate these challenges and enable effective analysis of substantial data volumes. Okay, so ang usability and the learning curve between both software, which is the Weka and the R language. So, Weka, this is a user-friendly with limited programming experience. Weka's point and click or pwede po siya ma-drag and drop. So, it reduces the learning curve niya, no? So, dili kayo siya complicated compared to R tool. And then R is
Okay, so R is it's a programming oriented in nature. So ang R, yes. Coding skills gyud ay kailangan sa ani nga kuan tool ang sa R dire. However, R offers powerful libraries and packages that can streamline the process for those who are willing to invest time in learning. So, kuan Japon, worth it Japon kayo if you learn noon high iyang kanang skill required, but once you learn it, grabe kay ka-powerful lang R, and it introduces kanang wide range of options kung gusto nimo. Yes.
so sa iyang algorithm availability. So the Weka software, it offers a wide range of machine learning algorithms for tasks like classification, clustering, and etc. Then Yapong GUI or GUI it also makes it very easy to experiment with different algorithms since drag and drop man siya, dili man kayo siya exposed to programming or di ka siya exposed to coding. So without extensive coding ni siya nga software. And then ang algorithm si R is
Ang algorithm sa R is R's ecosystem offers a vast collection of packages specifically designed for machine learning and classification tasks. So, dagan ka siya, pwede siya. Users have access to wider range of algorithms and including popular ones like random forest, SVM, neural networks, which can be easily implemented using R packages. So, in terms of algorithm availability, daghan yung option diri sa R because nagyud siya yang kaugalingon nga ay ga-import pun siya mga sikat and also murag wide po ang iyang coverage, you know.
and then sa iyang data visualization capabilities naman kay Weka, this software offers a basic data visualization capabilities. So this allow users to create simple mga scatter plots, mga histograms, mga graphs, and mga line bars, and more. And its visualization features are integrated into the GUI or the GUI, making it very convenient for quick data exploration.
Sa RPod, R excels in data visualization with plethora of packages including nanapod ni isa ggplot2, which provides extensive options for creating complex and customizable visualization. Users have more control over visualization aesthetics and can produce publication quality graphics. So, kaning mga visualization diri pwede nimo patsadahon og itsura, maybe because sa imong research pwede nimo ibutang dito sa imong mga findings dito, then tsada nga siya tanaan, etc. etc. So, what are the factors to consider when selecting between Weka and R language for classification? So, unsa mo gyud atong mga factors nga atong una-unaon kung unsa ba tong gamiton, R ba or Weka?
So sa Weka, it is well suited for mga smaller or moderately sized datasets. So although makakaya man ni siya og mga large datasets, pero nakadepende na siya sa memory sa imo ang CPU nga gamiton. So it also provides a user-friendly GUI, but may face limitations with, of course, mga large datas.
Sa R, we more versatile siya in handling wide range and also kanang daghan gig data. It offers advanced machine learning libraries, and yes, it also is coding oriented, unlike sa Weka which is limited sa coding side.
So sa young integration needs is Weka may offer limited integration options with other tools and languages. And this might not be the best choice when you need seamless integration with other parts of your workflow.
It integrates well with other languages, databases, and tools. Coding skills are required to perform various tasks. Yes, coding yapon. So when choosing between Weka and R for classification tasks, evaluate your project's complexity, data size, team expertise, integration needs, and algorithm preferences. Assess each tool's strength and limitation based on your needs and decide wisely. So kailangan dyan na nimo i-balance ang tanan daan before choosing Weka and R. So there are success stories or studies where the use of Weka and R language for classification tasks led to impactful results.
So mo ang kuan first case study. So nada ni kon guys mga references na URL sa ubos in case nga if ever you are interested in learning more about the study. So ang first kay breast cancer classification. So the researchers at the University of Wisconsin, they use the gagamit sila sa kuan Weka software to build a model, a classification model for early breast cancer detection. So ang ilang gibuhat ani is by analyzing features from mammograms, ilang na-achieve ang high accuracy in distinguishing benign and malignant tumors. So it aids in timely diagnosis and treatment. So ang kaning model day nga Weka is makatabang po din siya sa kuano mga diseases such as the breast cancer classification, such as the breast cancer. Next is the phishing website detection. So this was a study by researchers from Nigeria. They also used the Weka software to develop a phishing website detection system. So ang system aning kuan model nila is by analyzing URLs and website content, the model accurately identified phishing websites which contributed to enhanced online security for the online users.
Stock market predictions. Researchers from National Institute of Technology in India used sentiment analysis in R, so R ilang gigamit, to predict stock market movements. Pareha ng mga stock market kung mo crash ba siya or mo rise ba siya. By analyzing financial news sentiment, they developed models that successfully predicted market trends, assisting investors in making informed decisions. So, nakatabang yapon ni siya kung sa pagbalita sa mga investors nga kani nga negosyo ay kani nga stock is successful ni siya, so pwede siya mag-invest diya. And we have plant disease detection. Researchers from University of Florida used R to develop a classification system to identify plant diseases from images. By training models on images of healthy and diseased plants, they created a tool that helps farmers detect diseases early and take appropriate measures. So useful gyapon kay ang R when it comes to image recognition. These success stories demonstrate the practical applications and impact using Weka and the R language.